Geeches, my name's Steve, and today we got a big bad toy store package to unbox. Two of these items have been sitting in my loot for freaking ever. Probably like 2 months now. But, the Mothra Rodan set showed up, so decided to ship it to me. Or have them ship it out, because you can like build up a pile and then have them ship them all out at once for $4. So that's what I did. But as you guys can see, got some goodies in here with the Mothra Rodan sets, which I'm gonna say right now, I'm not excited about this video, that review, but we'll definitely open them up here and get a glimpse. We have the Ultraman Victory, the SH Figure Arts figure. Mainly got this because I don't have a Victory, so thought this would be a cool addition. And then because I like me some Kotobukiyas and Evangelion, and Misato Best Girl decided to grab the reissue of the Misato from Kotobukiya from Evangelion. The package actually looks pretty sweet. I like that it's like all the way translucent on the backs. Oh, my back's got a ding ding. Well, whatever. It's not like we keep her in the box anyway, because we're gonna destroy the crap out of these values. And then it looks like you got a little big bad toy store car in there, but nobody cares about that because we are here for some collectibles. Gotta get out of the way, doggy. Alright. Well, we're gonna save the Mothra Rodan for last, because we're gonna I guess we'll start with the statue here, and then we'll move on to the collectible figures. Like I said, from the images I've seen of Mothra Rodan, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about those, because they were $100, and it kind of makes me sad that, at least from pictures I've seen, that the NECAs look a little better. I'm hoping, though, after opening them, they are much better than they seem. Oh, she's heavy. She's a heavy girl. Granted, she is actually like the only real adult that they make figures of consistently, anyways. Which I'm okay with, because she's the only one that I really need. Because also, they don't really make figures of her too often, either. Like, I have, like, a couple of Sega statues. Sadly, like, they never make, like, a Figma or something. Like, an articulated one would be kind of cool to see. Also, cannot get this tape off for the life of me. There we go. So, super protected. Nice to see. Get that sleeve off. Oh, her necklace is actually string. That's kind of cool. Gotta fix the little cross here a bit. Jacket's partially coming off. Also, her arm is still coming down that sleeve. She has a spot here where she can grip the gun that she has in there. Gotta do the shot. But anyways, face sculpt looks really nice. Get the focus on her. Not too shabby. I'm actually digging this a little bit more than I thought I was going to. I mainly grabbed it just because, like, I like Kotobukiya's. I thought the stand looked pretty sweet. So, more or less, I was already kind of on board with it. And I've seen them pre-owned and was hesitant about grabbing it. But then after I seen they were just going to be reissuing it, decided to just pre-order it and just wait till it actually released. But it looks like she doesn't actually have any place she pegs into, so you just kind of sit her like so and call it a day. I don't know if I like that. I got a couple of statues that kind of do the same thing. It's not bad. Like, she rocks a little bit. It's not quite a flush set, but it's not like she's gonna really. I guess, like, if you ever in an area where she's gonna be rocking a lot, she might be prone to falling off. So that is something. She's mainly gonna be behind a glass case, though, because almost all my Evangelion figures, where they sit there and behind a display. Ooh, pistol goes in pretty easily, though. It's kind of a loose fit, which, oh man, I kind of wish that, like, her finger was on the trigger, but then again, that makes sense, because unless you're going to be shooting it, you probably shouldn't have your finger on the trigger. But because of that, if there was a way for her finger to kind of slide in there, it wouldn't have such a loose fit. Or at least it'd have something to kind of like rest on. But currently, it does not. But sculpt-wise, pretty awesome. Liking the paint job. Not really noticing anything super wrong. Because what was our last Kotobukiya we got was the horror shoujo, the pinhead. That one was a little bit depressing, as you guys saw on the top 5 most disappointing figures I gotten this year. She's definitely a really nice one. She better than the Segas? Yeah, probably. But I kind of wish there was a way for her to actually peg in, though. Would have been really nice. But moving on, bust out the Ultraman Victory. If I could just get everything off the table. Not sure where I'm going to be sitting you at, though. Because I got a puggle here that just doesn't want to sit on the couch. So now, knife out. This should be a fairly quick one. I'm pretty excited for this. Was watching mainly Brian Burham from the season 2 of Ginga. I wanted to grab this guy because I always thought he was kind of a cool looking Ultraman, which has a lot of plastic around his face. There we go. I know you're supposed to actually like try to pop the joints out sometimes to get these out, but I'm impatient. Because as you can see, it kind of wraps around here, so you mainly like pop the joint off to get it off. But for me, I just rip the crap off. But detail-wise, pretty nice. I like the head. I like the use of the kind of looks like translucent plastic for the top of the dome here. Eyes look nice. Time indicator's pretty cool. Got his gloves. Looks like there's some more translucent plastic there. Sculpt looks really nice. Comes with the saber. Oh man, this one I don't quite remember. To be fair, but it's got a little kaiju and it's got a beam on it. And then we have the Red King arm, which how does that hook in? Oh, okay. So it looks like you take the hand off, and then this pegs into there. Maybe. Looks like it does that. Am I doing it wrong? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. But in the picture, it shows... I don't know. Got instructions? I do got instructions. And you gotta take the elbow off. That's where I was screwing up. Gotcha. But you can also swap out the time indicator, which he also comes with. And you get some extra hands. 6 of them to be exact, plus the pair that's on them. But I really want that arm on there. Okay, that actually came off really easy. So that hooks into there. Oh, there we go. All right. Now your figure is going to be super one-sided, lopsided, I should say. That is pretty sweet, though. Kind of looks like the Ultra Act one, just a little off. Man, he is never going to be able to pose with this thing properly, is he? Never actually going to be able to get him like into a punching pose properly. It's one of the times, like, kind of wish these figures were more, a little sort of like Revolt Tex, where they'd have the ratchet joint, because a ratchet joint would hold this arm up a little bit better. But still pretty sweet. Kind of wish it would have had the Ella King accessory. But then again, they could always make a little accessory pack to go along with this guy as well. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. Moment of truth. From the picture, it doesn't look that bad. I already know, like, I'm expecting the Mothra to be missing some coloring. From what I've seen, it looks pretty bland. Body-wise, anyways. Like, the wings are wings. The Rodan still looks, from what I've seen, picture-wise, pretty... at least like halfway decent. Alright, so there's an extra plastic bit under here. That looks like it's just added support. Okay, so plastic covering. Rodan looks much bigger than I thought he was gonna. Which is a good thing. For reasons, I thought he was actually going to be a little bit smaller. But those wings don't have anywhere they actually sit into, do they? Wow, that is actually as close as you can get them to. That's an odd choice. Because, like, I don't think it was like that in the movie. But I guess, like, in terms of, like, posability, you get a lot of range with it. And for the most part, like, your angles aren't going to look too bad the way it's sitting. But, God, I kind of wish this sat a little closer. And I don't know if it's just me setting this up wrong. I think it is just me. Because it looks like there's a spot here where that would kind of... Oh, it is me just messing it up. So that can actually sit in. It's just the way it was in the package. It's kind of neat. So you can have it line up if you want to. But then again, you can also get super crazy poses. So that's kind of cool. Because I don't know of a good way to really having the wings kind of sit in super flush, like, other than the way that they did it. Because to be honest, if you one of the wings to sit in there farther, you probably have to go deeper into the plastic, and I don't know how realistic that would be on this guy. And it's got articulated little mouth, a little paint job inside the mouth. That's pretty cool. Kind of digging him so far. It's not too bad. I wonder if there's a... Well, I guess you could get him on all fours. Well, not all fours, but sitting upright. Which is something that you couldn't really do with the NECA because it didn't really have much of the posability. But this one looks like you have ways of actually having him sitting down on the ground, which is pretty nice. So far, I'm not too disappointed with them. I guess the only real thing is the coloring on the wings needs more coloring. Because it is pretty bland looking. Like, it doesn't have any, like, the lava flow or any of, like, the nice little red accents that you would see, like, on the NECA especially. So, cool, but just kind of almost, like, old-fashioned looking, if you will. And then Mothra. Super-duper fragile Mothra. Man, I thought I was going to break the NECA one. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so coloring. Definitely on the yellow side. Paint job for the eyes. You know, it's not horrible. It definitely could have used a little bit more whites. Because, like, you have the whites for the fluff around the antennas. But for the most part, they just went with a yellow for the body. Which isn't something like super far off the way the NECA one looked. And color variety definitely is there. But it's not super drastic though. And then she's kind of on the smaller side. Wings are kind of scary. I will say that. They are very, very tiny little joints. These have their own little separate joints that are also super tiny. So we gotta be concerned about that. And oh, that leg's moving ever so slightly. That's moving. Oh, that one's moving. Got some articulation, folks. Because the main reason I bring this up is because I've seen some people have like fused paint joints. It feels like this back one I'm gonna have to heat up and mess around with a little bit. But oh, these look like they're little joints too. Oh, they do move. Neato. You know, I'm not super upset about this. Like, the coloring's a little off. Like, it definitely could use a little bit more paint on the bodies and, like, Rodan for sure. But it's not bad. Like, I like the proportions and I like the pose. It's just kind of like, this feels kind of fragile. But then again, it's a MonsterArts. I kind of expect that. You are definitely a hefty boy. But could use a little bit more color variety. But I'm not super displeased as I thought I was going to be with these. For the most part, I thought I was just going to be like, throw these away. We'll use the NECAs. But not bad. Like, it's not horrible, but I think you know, I'll just save my thoughts here for the reviews. Because we'll definitely be doing a comparison video. We'll probably do a collectible wars. We'll do a review for these guys. But we'll just state, I guess I'm disappointed still, but I'm more happy with it, I guess, because I was expecting worse, and it's not that bad in comparison, but could be better. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of Rodan and Mothra, and help us defeat, well, I guess the other two do. We don't have to single them out. You can talk about whatever you want. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.